Here we go. Now the Wi-Fi is good. Welcome everybody to today's stream. My name is 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤, and today we're going to be continuing what we've been doing for the past couple of days. That's right. You already know. I don't even gotta tell you, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. At least the Wi-Fi is good now. So let's go. Let's go. Where is it? Okay, it's loading up. Here it is. Team Salvanto. My sunshine, my only sunshine. Uh-oh. I see we still got Glitch Monica. Oh, sus. Oh, here we go. I'll be able to stream live. 1-2 viewers. Well, to be fair, my stream had... Wait, hold up. Something ain't right. First of all, I have not updated my sub count in a while. It just occurred to me. Second, I need to move the donation subscriber count so that way they're a little more. Alright, they get covered up. Oh, that's a little better. Now I'm gonna update the sub goal real quick. So we're about to see a bunch of new sub notifications, but they're not new subscribers. I'm just clicking the repeat alert button so you can up the sub count. Actually, I think it gets covered. Oh no, I don't want them over there. Oh, where's the animation? Oh no, here it is. This is what I want to do. Release donation. Move this back down. We'll get into play. Don't worry. I'm just gonna make a few minor changes. Well, try to fix stuff. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I want. There we go. Now it's just gonna show the alert box on screen again. It's because I clicked the repeat button over and over again, so I keep upping the sub count. Now let's be careful. Okay, let's go. I guess we can wait until wait, hold on. Chat's not updating on my phone, man. Oh, here we go. It's updated. Alright, it's finally stopped. Alright. We are ready to go. Hey again, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. God, it's easy to run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Is this just me, or is anyone else hearing it at a higher pitch? Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was also convinced everyone else is already hanging out. Uh-oh. Thanks for keeping your promise, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into a literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you guys are giving me slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you came here just to hang out or what. Or if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You're in the way. Oh, I knew it was higher pitch. I knew I was... Quality got better all of a sudden? Or what do you mean? No, we actually didn't gain any subs. You're blocking the screen, Monica. Manga is literature! Briefly defeated, Monica pops in the seat. Oh, well, I think that might have been your screen hacked. My stream is in, I think 720p. I'm sorry, Scroopay. I'll make sure that you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in this club now. His stream's... Yeah, it must have been your screen hacked. Sometimes it does that to me on, when I'm watching your streams, the quality will lower, because you had a lag spike. Oh man, what's going on? Why is the... It only feels right when you're using like that, if you ask. Wait, I mean like that? Ugh. If you don't really want to, then forget anything I said, I guess. Ah, no, it's not that, Yuri. I just wanted to try to be I want to try to be a part of the club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be very happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. You could, you know, discuss it if you want. What will you do now? Oh, we're gonna find out. How's this girl actually being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I just can take the book. Whew. Oh, you can read at your pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. At the same time, I feel bad for judging her for reading. I catch a glimpse, pick up with the book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sees another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably would have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. I've already picked the reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of it? Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. It's fairly obvious that Yuri's telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once she starts to pick it up, you might have a hard time. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, look over the book. Book's titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have a secret that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and fixing them into... Oh, that might be a bit much of a spoiler. That kind of makes me worry about the future of this game. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Or are you? That's kind of dark, isn't it? It made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of such things, Screwbag? No, it's not that. I mean, I definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri was into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seemed completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind of challenge you look at life from a strange new perspective. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then this... Uh-oh. Not again. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing for my thoughts... Oh, I couldn't even read that. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need the word. Yo, what's up, Venom Vortex? Welcome to this cursed stream. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Alright, just fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not, I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. I was reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I didn't be distracted or anything. This is gonna be a cursed stream, I can tell. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. Just to understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. Just if I can feel a presence over her shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. It can feel distracting, but it feels something in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. Yuri, I could read part of that. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. I'm sorry. I mean... This should work, right? So I slide my desk until it's against Yuri's and hold my book in between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Basically, my left arm is in the way, so I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes the left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right hand, with my arm on the right side of the book. Oh wait, I turn the page. Yuri slides under her thumb after foot to the side. But holding it like this, we're holding it closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. So I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. I glanced over Yuri's face and her eyes, and I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not just reading, right? I don't mind being patient. It takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. And see if it's so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. So keep reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. So I assume she finished the page before me, so whatever. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it float over her as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, it's probably a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? I don't know this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. I didn't get that far yet. So I don't know why I can go ahead. Are you feeling alright? It's been a little fishy ever since we started reading. You can rest if you feel sick or something. Your breathing is a little... light breathing? Yuri puts her hands on my chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth is that about? 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say so. Were you worried about her? 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤's mom. Where are you, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤? I'm with Yuri 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤's mom. Yuri adopted. Funny joke. Could have had a better execution, but execution. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I just want to make sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does that thing sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figure we'll get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up. I make a mental note where I left the book and set it back in the bag. So I guess I'll do Monica first. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poems, so I wanted to know I'm putting effort. Hi, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Repost moment? Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's that's the sort of barrier we all gotta learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. I was gonna say ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not really why would I didn't expect you to go for something deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that is full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean it like it's a bad thing, though. Just sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends much of her time in her own head, and that is probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Only the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our own poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. I do apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should read my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I banish my pen. So, what do you think? I feel it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays, as a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Well, what's the inspiration behind that one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some sort of epiphany recently. It's influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm never to talk about the deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Yeah, after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, Beast Malik is writing tip of the day. Oh, I think we've seen this before. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect that you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get somewhere down the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think of it is like this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just keep moving your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, 5 likes, not bad. Imagine 10 likes though. I guess we'll do Yuri next. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! What was that? Did I just say that out loud? Yuri first gives her mouth that ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Yeah. You use imagery and metaphors in case you've read a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge one coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She chases her finger along the words of the poem as if it's breaking down more thoughtfully. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I've been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they forfeit the two together. The result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds the train of thought, Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's something that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example and trying new things. Let's hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if you're responding to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamfully as if there's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate in the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hero of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens, I flickers back. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wasn't it too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, stories in about ghosts at all, Scoop, eh? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it. You only glanced over it after all. Remember found that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last place of comfort, I will let go of her past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more soul. That's a lot more soul, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I was gonna keep the best for you. 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. Me too. Huh? Well, it's about time. It's about what I expect from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. Especially, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess you should admire. Not that you'll like it. I want it to be so. Well, I guess we're getting to that change. I'm not in control of the game, so we'll see what happens. It's getting slowly corrupted. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Let's just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that it has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my handwriting seriously. That isn't the point of poems for people. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I think it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So there's nothing to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other thing, just thinking about people's simple writings that puts more weight in the wordplay. Like I said that for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. I forgot the feeling of that last line. So you did. I guess you put more into it than I realized. That's what I meant. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad that you learned something. Cheem's Pog moment. For poem reading is Pog. Oh, I agree. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to let him go with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nasuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whew. Guess that's everyone. I goes around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a little trickle after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Nasuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper and share their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nasuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, while Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Oh, did you say something? Oh no, that's nothing. So the visible sorted music moment. Yeah. Visible music. Nasuki dismissively returns the poem to her desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Dude, you're going with symbolism or something? Yo, Rob Chop Jara, welcome. It's clearly not the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 did too. Based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly interesting. You see, there are No. But, well, I mean, I think it was some sort of hinting towards it, but no actual happenings. The Screwbait liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Misuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? What's that one like? Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Screwbait appreciates Maybe you're just jealous that Screwbait appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? I know you don't appreciate my advice more. Are you that full of yourself? Yeah, the fight 2.0. No. If I was for myself, I would deliberately go out and make everything I do over cutesy. Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs naturally grew a size bigger since Screwbait started showing up. Masuki! Masuki, it's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities like that. I was like that. You're the actress on this unit. Me? Please stop doing being an edgy little bitch! Edgy? Sorry, my lifestyle's too much for someone in your imagination comprehend. Just these neighbors I want. I can't speak anymore. Where is this going? There we go. Did you see for myself? No, I gotta keep reading. She just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I couldn't read that. But I gotta choose. Bro, what the heck? What's this all about? Am I gonna get jump scared? Too late. Wait, let's not. Hey, Screwbait, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. I really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. I'll go back inside once they're done yelling. I'm confused. Some person I am, right? I can't even confront my own cub members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have any to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with others, then it's fine. I'm happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Nasuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with the palms in her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Nasuki. This is a hack crusade. Or did. Screwbait, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. Well, you know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Nasuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me if she wanted to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one. Yeah, here's the competition. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take responsibility today. That sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. Not that. I just don't get that much chance to discuss my book with Screwbait. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. I really appreciate. This is really weird. plot twist. Sayori as a ghost is the one doing all this. She's trying to stray me away from the others, so that way she gets. Well, I guess I gotta choose the words. Let's see. Since okay, they're both everyone's acting weird. Man. I gotta have to just choose. I have to choose whatever sounds. I know like Christian never for language, and that's what she said. Bruh, it do be like that though. You certified crush moment. Bruh, top getting serious in the chat. Alright, I just have to choose words. Let's see. I mean, I probably want to be alone in this situation. Let's see. I'm just choosing the first word that I think sounds good to me. Good job, Chief. Yeah. Bro, yeah, Hack, you just missed out on corruption. Soup pog. Pog soup pog. Have you ever you want to come look? Well, okay, Rock Type Drop. I know you want. You're telling me to do something, but I gotta. I'm still trying to base this off of what I would do. I'm not like. Also, doesn't. It's not that I don't want to ignore you guys. It's just. You know, I want to play the game as if, sort of like as if I was, you know, you guys get what I'm doing, right? Of course, if it's right, I will pick Monica, but if it doesn't, if it's not what I would have done in a situation like that, so, of course, without, like, using real life context, of course, you know, you guys get what I'm saying. Suicide, not even Sayori. Well, what do you do after choose different endings? I'll be waiting. Hey, don't worry. I'm not just trying to ignore you guys. I'm just trying to play the game as if I wasn't having outside. As if I wasn't having people tell me what to do. Well, I'll just a couple, click that randomly. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Got a little more comfortable over here in the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if yours expression, but the way of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri got somewhere shorter looking around the room. Suki is reading a manga at her desk, and surprisingly Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Well, yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like this ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. You missed a whole bunch of... You got a corruption, lol. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Suki as well. Yuri, I'm happy you considered apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell if something was off yesterday. Maybe it's just a little extra sensitive, but it was our first time sharing poems. Whatever it is, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. Now you're apologizing. I know you really didn't mean it. Screwpay, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They made me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. So you choose tamper and so. I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a bit brighter with you around here, and sorry now. Have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, I'm guessing you haven't either. Monica would never do. Well, I mean, based on what I'm seeing here so far, it seems like. I mean, of course, what I said about Monica being the man behind the slaughter, that was just a theory. Because Sayori said something about Monica, and then after that she committed suicide. So I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm not saying that she's the bad guy. I'm just taking based off of what I know. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calm Nasuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Nasuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Sure was nothing. Michael, she'll do anything. Oh boy. I feel like now you're kind of spoiling the game, huh, Rock Top Jar? Please don't spoil it too much. I do want. Also, I think deleting the game would kill everyone. I don't remember anything we had happening. You're a person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I accept your apology anyway. If it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since she was always afraid. Besides, it's nice to kind of hear because I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird. I don't hate you either. Mitsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I don't mean to be late. Well, you know, I'm kind of considering Monica because Monica seems to be the only real mature one here at the moment. Oh, really? I always thought it was just a kind of like a shy, submissive trait. Then again, you know, that could suggest twist it straight. Well, we'll find out. Nah, well, Nasuki was. I was not. Haha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. So to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I also know why you were playing music as well, Monica. Don't give her credit I deserve. Oh, you gotta take a bath? Okay. Guess I should practice for a little while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. I mean, I guess one thing I can tell about Monica, you can tell that she likes Scroopy, because look at the way she stands like this. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looked at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Scroopy. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean to put pressure on you like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing much recently. I see. I'm not sure Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. She was to bring it up, and that the three of us talked about. Besides, Nasuki had already run off into the closet. Because that's about... she is hack. Well, you with the other girls. For the BRB music. Wait, BRB music? What are you talking about? She's sus. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you wanted to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned it anyway. Okay, can we start now? I'm trying to place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My head just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, right. I need to try to calm down. Well, I don't know. He's kind of giving me tips without any real context to the story, so I'll let it slide. I think Rob Top knows what's to come, so I think he knows what is and what is not spoilers, so I'll take his word for it. Give me tips. I need to kind of calm down. I'll be able to fix some reading like this. But then again, at the same time, I feel like telling me these things just tells me what the characters. I didn't see it beforehand though, so it's like it's just a game. It's just a game. I guess it's not that big a deal. Take your time. Mary takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book from her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if we make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing I can make reading time here better. It's a nice cup of tea. Gotta go take a bath. Alright. See you later. Top jar. Maybe we'll see you before the end of the stream. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Yeah, sure. Yuri holds the water pitcher and also fishes an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in the teacher's desk and I'm gonna go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down to the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I'm not gonna walk with you. That's okay, you should stay here. I won't take long. I see what's happening. I see what's happening. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like this time. You should just fill up water pitcher with tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take that long. Something pulling her up? I'm just bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. Yeet moment. I started heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Shh. Sharp inhale like something stuck in with her teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. I'm sure waiting patiently. Scribble, do you like your own tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yeah, I just saw something. That was okay. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less than making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert in tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she's even humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided to try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Sounds like Sayori all over again. Well, let's see who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push it out too much. You're always worrying me, Scoope. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can do this. I want you to pour a cup of tea for each of us. Scoope, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor together? Why's that? That's what Yuri's from my back. You can move back against the wall rather than being bending over the desk. Oh, sorry I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because my posture, right? I was over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I think it's since we'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri's slides most until our color is touching. How am I supposed to post reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri has my teacup. Holding it in my hand, that's not on the book. I end up pushing it, makes it even harder to focus. So now I need to worry about making sure not to touch your chest. Yuri hasn't lost a single thing. Oh, I'm sure she has, Scoope. Yuri drugs. She wears her intense reading expression, making only pursuing the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, you might get smudges in the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. I do apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, okay, this is kind of perspective. Yuri offers the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder time reading her. But as a result, her left arm was practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. Oh yes, chocolate drugs. And I hold it to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She put parts of her lips as if she feels completely natural. But, I mean, I can't stop her. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri's lips closed over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri feels like she needs to confirm what just happened. Scoope. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri tries to breathe heavily. I can't. Scoope. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and takes me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Scoope. My heart. My heart was still pounding, Scoope. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Do you feel it, Scoope? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't like where this is going. It's time for to share poems. Okay, that little incident might be a turn off, actually. just trying to imagine it as if it was myself. Let's show Monica first. Scooper, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I like these guys. You know, like, okay, even I know when something's up. And like, while I keep saying this is supposed to be some high school boys fantasy, I feel like that's going a little far. Along with the random sucking on your fingers. Yeah. Maybe Monica isn't so bad after all. Of course, probably wasn't intentional, but you know, I'll say the day again. I don't have a choice to tell you this, but I don't think I didn't want to tell you that I think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Wait. I thought it was a Yasundre. That's someone who cut themselves when they didn't get what they want. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings up a different one to school every day, and she has like a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets kind of sort of high from it. Oh yeah, I think my predictions about her being a masochist were true. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I have to explain it to you. So I think if you keep your distance, you'd probably be best for her. Alright, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. But likely, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat club members. Well, okay, you see, that's a bit of a game changer. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like it when sun turned off, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. A noise, it won't stop. Violence. Grating. I can't read that. What? Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless of news. Delete her. Yeah, sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, Miss Monica is running tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, wait, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. What do you mean? Please help me, okay. Okay, so my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. I can't say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything is a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, that's a compliment? Aha, I got the skills to recognize the experience. Wow, they keep pressing maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me that Suki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence for everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri, aren't you? I mean, you know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get any better. Here's one I wrote. I'll make sure you listen to it. Oh, yes, the spiders poem. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sings the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the works. But she likes spiders, so that's why I'm not friends with her. I leave for 20. Well, I mean, I should still be alive by the time you get back. So, all right. Nice having you. Hopefully, we'll see you again. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't like to hurt anyone. She's gross, or it's gross, she's gross, and the world's better without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you don't think that's the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward and withdrawn. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree with the subject of the poem is like anyone who would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some sort of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. So sometimes you're afraid you are afraid if people find out you'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really learn respect for other people for liking weird things, such as two girls whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious you respect Yuri more than me. So, whatever, we're done sharing. You can leave now. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written today. Each has to take a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things you can work on. But it doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Ha. I came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's my poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh, hey, welcome back, Rob Top. I'm trying to see wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding, bothered, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes. Yeah, I'm seeing that. A dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. I know how to read cursive, but some of these words are just a long harness. I'm gonna say long, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. It sounds like she's in her own little hell. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. Better play it safe. Meow. Well, I'm starting to see it. I mean, Monica so far is the only one that isn't really sus, I guess you could say. Well, actually, I don't know. Natsuki hasn't shown her sus side yet, except for the fact that she's a little immature. 40 gears and a ticking clock. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. No, not. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bothered of holy stakes. A bottlehead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connected a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bottlehead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human ice, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Natsuki's 18-year-old. is 18 years old, but she acts like a child. At least that's what I interpret. Well, I mean, there are 18-year-olds in high school. It takes place in a high school after all. So then they're all seniors. It doesn't. Oh shoot! I clicked. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so take it out on your own pen. That's a pen full of your backpack yesterday, so I took over keeping it. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Haha. I'm okay. What did I just say? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. We might as well. Nothing is real. Nothing is real? That's what the poem said. Yuri's horny. Bro, yeah. Everyone, we're out there reading each other's poems, right? That's something we need to go over today. If everyone could come to sit in the room. It's about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Let's end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. It's a concern about Esmeralda. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's here been a little more lively ever since 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We've still only got 4 members, and our festival's only the real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We've already got enough because of our official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Nasuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? And uses it as something weird. Jeez. Wait, how do you know this, Rob Top? What have you been looking at? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you in the first. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you in the first place. The literature club sounds like a place where people can express themselves, but they can't do anywhere else. I know because I saw this as a gameplay. You sure understand this game really well, huh, Rock Top? Not that it's bad or anything, I'm just saying. Just not show you using. Well, I mean, obviously, that's very, very bad. She did is that. Well, I guess we'll find out then. But I feel like you are kind of spoiling it, Rock Top. You're telling me things that I want to find out on my own. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if that's something small. Right, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤? Oh, come on. It's in the game if you date Yuri. Well, you're kind of taking away my agency to. Well, not really taking it away, but you're trying to take away my freedom to pick, because now I'm knowing these things before they actually come. Now this game is a happy game. Yeah, especially nothing weird or sus. Definitely nothing weird or sus. Especially not in this stream. You can't take advantage of 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 to agree. You can't take advantage of 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no or anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked to me until 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 joined. As for me, I just like here better than I do at home. And 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you really should consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by it. Nasuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 want to find more members too, so right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, and I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no, Nasuki's right, isn't she? This club, so they wanted that place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits downstairs at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Nasuki. What, me? I spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club? Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it all away from me. She's not taking away anything. No, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤, it's not the same. What? The stream did not just end. Okay, you had me worried there for a second. I was like, it's not the same. I won't. Yeah, it could be your Wi-Fi, Rob Tabjara. It won't be the same with the direction he wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Except for different things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Nasuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an option for the opinion for the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president, and it's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh, Yuri. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision right for the club. What about you, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤? What do you want to get out of this club? Maybe the same question as Monica. I decided to give an indirect answer. It's better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. Maybe I should have named the stream Yuri's kind of sus, but then again, I didn't know, I didn't know that Yuri's gonna be like this, so I just took it based on what happened last stream. But then again, I mean, if things happen to Yuri, might as well have the same fate as Monica almost, and then Yuri will be gone as well. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but the quality of each member. I don't think he's the... I mean, I think he just doesn't care if they Rule 34 artists do stuff. It's not up to me, though, so... That's what will end up making the Village Club a special place. I see. If I really agree with you, each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. And that's... I agree. This girl's trying to date a player. With each change in members, the identity of the club will change too. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone every once in a while. So if you would help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Maybe we can talk to Nasuki about tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri? Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know I still think you're a wonderful vice president. Also a wonderful friend. Monica? I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay. Me too. Yeah. let's all go home for today. I'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat with 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 before we leave, just to see what he thinks the time here and all. Support to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, 𝕤𝕤𝕤. In that case, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. 𝕤𝕤𝕤 moves to Yuri to the classroom. Whew, things have been quite hectic lately, haven't they? 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤, I just wanted to make sure you were enjoying your time with this club. See sus Tony, okay, I'll get rid of it. Sus the Terminator, Susinator. Uh-oh, I see the static again. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Suki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know, Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Yeah, I can see. But it's weird, because all the time you've been here, we've hardly spending time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No! Huh? Sorry, we go again. Wait, did I break the game? No, I didn't break the game. I can't even think under these with this. I'm just picking random words. Well, not necessarily all random, but unending. I'm just picking words now, man. Stream. I'm famously glitching as the scammer. Oh boy. Now I'm just okay. I'm trying to make this faster. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. Here's the thing, is 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 even noticing all this? I'm confused. So he's sort of living a nightmare. Why does he keep coming back? He doesn't address any concern, but he gets it erased. So he's experiencing it, he doesn't remember it. So he sees the real stuff, but not the glitch. Oh, okay. Hi, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. 𝕤𝕤𝕤, I told you not to... Huh? Sorry. She really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me, must I always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? So I guess if he's not seeing the glitch, I'm gonna have to imagine that the glitches sort of never happened in a way when I'm making my decision. What are you talking about? You say that I do on a regular basis. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Masuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some point on the vending machine or something? Huh? What? So she's blushing cute, guys? Well, I mean, I think that's how it works, you see. Small, cute girl blushing? Come on. Oh, man. It's not here again. Are we practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha ha ha. You must have put a lot of determination. Join this club and you're still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Scroope, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Scroope's already engaged in a novel and we're reading together. Aren't you glad I really got in the middle of Electronica? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thanks for listening, Monica. The Blackfish... It's Monica talking. What? Are you spoiling the game again, Rob Top? I sure hope it's not really a spoiler. Maybe I did... oh, okay. Or just the game breaking, so Monica's the one breaking the game? Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Yeah, thank you very much. There's only one thing I can make reading time here better. It's a nice cup of tea. You touch it for yourself as well. You just have to make your way to the closet. Oh, I watched you choose a small water pitcher from the shelf. Found the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Here's my water pitcher. Also fetch me an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in the teacher's desk and I'm gonna go get some water. She walks past me and set the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch your movements. Just always tries Deja vu. The way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially with her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Put your hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like this time. She just filled up the water pitcher with tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Do PP Big Boner dance to react to what? Concrete in the background. In the background? In the back? I'm not seeing a painting in the back. I'm seeing a calendar sort of thing, but not a painting. I must have missed it. Shoot. Just pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something held her up? I just want to read her, so let's go look for her. Yeah, I feel like this is the same day repeating all over again, I swear. Most logically for Yuri to be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Every should go to appear. Yuri? That screen's black. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. It says this hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's just a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing anything. I don't hate for you to think I'm weird just after starting spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. By expressing those things are so soon after human beings usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. You found Yuri, the glitch Yuri. Uh-oh. younger, I think I would have come really strongly and gotten a little too intense, and maybe people will not want to be around me. We're dead. Oof. So I started hating the things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I couldn't control myself when I got too excited about something. So I actually stopped trying to talk to people. But nobody could ever like me for the things that mattered most to me. And it's just easier to close myself off. Recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time I go to the club, my heart starts going crazy, like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It made me do weird things, and I don't know what's happening. 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤? Is it just me, or is Monica acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before, because she's always listening. Finally, we're alone. Will we just stay here a while? Yeah. Just wanted to stay here. Just the two of us. Until the club ends. Now to come all to ourselves. Nobody interfere with our reading time. Nobody make me feel like I'm stabbing myself in the throat. Oh, I'm seeing Monica. Ahaha. Oh, wait, is that Monica or? That's Monica, I'm pretty sure. With is that? What is she? It's a joke. It's just a joke. They like knives though. That's strange. You wouldn't understand if you'd ever seen how beautiful they can be. I think it's because I've been before I was choosing words that were kind of more Yuri. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? We can show you my collection. Well, I'm all very artisans. I'll make sure to give them to all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or something. Like that's not Monica. Or is that I can't tell who that is. Who deserves to be lonely? Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the leisure club, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. I don't need to be alone anymore. Just we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's just quit the leisure club. There's no need for you to Monica's time anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together. Eat together, sleep together. Sleep together, this is not perfect. Everything you ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we meet each other and we'd be happy in the end. Patiently waiting years for. Will you do that with me, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤? I can't tell. I can't tell if like you said that 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 doesn't see the glitches, right? So then that means that he obviously heard the conversation about Yuri wanting to sleep with her, right? That's don't shoot Yuri first. Finally. Ahaha. Your husband put your face takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. Ahaha. You're too nice to me, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? This conversation. I'm confused. What's going on? Is he sort of like getting lightheaded or? Some of this context is weird. It's not bad, right? Your husband going through her chest. I'll take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you're thinking about it and having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over again. Something cuts through your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Wait, do you say that's Monica speaking that? That does not sound like Monica at all. I don't think Monica would jump straight to something like that. That sounds like something Yuri would do. You can have my phone too. Besides, that's all you read. You know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take a look. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I'm just saying that this sounds like I'm getting FNAF vibes. poem was more importantly without this sense. See, after I must stop my pushing the club. Huh? I think I'm gonna vomit. What the heck? I'm confused, man. Like, there was some glitchiness, of course, but was the poem, did you see the poem? Hold on, I'm gonna grab, hold on. Never mind. Wish I showed a poem with next. I mean, this week, I guess. What? You gave me a poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit. You didn't show it to me at all. Ugh, okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem to you anyway. I really hate I have to do this. What should I show the choice? Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how this brings up, but there's still something I'm worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. We've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's really quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. I am really worried about her. If I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to find better friends with Yuri. And it really hurts to see me with... It really hurts me to see this happening. I know that I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. It just makes me... I just feel so hopeless. So please, if you want to do something about it, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll just make cupcakes if I have to. Please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know really why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants to ignore it. I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you. Just don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I give it to you. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem. Okay, I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Another glitch move. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in even trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault. She's so unlikable. Can you hear me, 𝕥𝕙𝕚? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Wait. Oh, got timed out. Did you say a swear? Oh, you must have said a swear, and I don't know why, but for some reason Streamlabs likes to block swears. I thought I turned it off, but you know, I don't know. It's strange, so I apologize. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Huh? They just... Oh. Don't say it anymore, you 𝕥𝕙𝕚. Huh? Yes. No. I don't know what, I'm just gonna click no. Because I don't know what the context is. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnant air is commonly foreshadowed that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Nasuki, you can make cupcakes. Well, welcome back, Hacker State. I chose no because I didn't know what it was saying, so... Bro, I didn't... Okay. And again, I guess it is a game, so... I know you're good at this. You can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica? Is he chose yet? You were just lagging? Oh. It might have just been a short lag spike. They happen. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. I can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So hard to just... What? That doesn't make any sense. It's not saying my stream's lagging. It's gotta... Might be your Wi-Fi, James. If it's not, then I don't know. Hopefully, it was just momentarily. She snapped. So I'm gonna make the decorations to set up some nice smooth lighting. Yeah, you see? That's a great idea. And that gives us something to do. Eh? What about 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤? 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤's gonna help me. Wait, you have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. The hell it is? What are you trying to pull? I agree with Suki. Not only is your work most suitable for one person, but my tested labor is not the effort for an extra pair of hands. Mine too. Wait, your companies? Please. Like, you would fucking know. All you care about is Journey's screwing wealthy ones, your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey! I didn't even do anything. We just broke down. Well, that's strange, because the streaming software says there's no lag issues, so... Who knows? Why not ask her just if he wants to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let's go make a choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤, I know how fun of you are these two right now. We can just, Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ, this is never gonna end. Check their choice, okay? Well, you know, Monica has been asking for some time, so... Yay, you picked me! Pick me at your house this weekend. House will be fun. Is something okay with it? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. That's why he chose. No, it's not fair. Give me all that work and it's great for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. I chose Monica, okay? I figured she was saying how she wants to spend some time, and Yuri's been acting really weird, and yeah, I didn't give any work. You said it for yourself. You've been a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional self-important you are. Pulling 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 away from every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you have to take it out on others? I guess you spend more time. You're dead when you try it. Shishin, have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants to be around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to spend was more time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica goes as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally, this is really all I wanted. 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤, there's no need to spend the week with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Uh-oh. Yeah, if this was real life, I would definitely be avoiding Yuri by now. Wow, there's something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't really care anymore. I never felt this good in my entire life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could ever imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. I feel like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want all of myself. I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? No, okay. Okay, real life, I would probably be Brian. Wait, I just got a new sub. Yo, we got Daxter on the Willing That crew. Let's go. Yeah, this is beyond sus. I can't. No. Well. I know. I chose no because why would I? Okay, I do, like, I'd want a lover, of course, but, no, I said no. Because that's too far, even for someone like me. I've been single my whole life, but, I don't want to be with someone that could never let me go because, well, love is supposed to be some sort of sacred connection. Everyone has to have some alone time, or everyone has to be apart from each other for some time. It's hard to explain. So what would have happened? Okay, now that I've made the choice, what would have happened if I had chosen yes, Rocktop? You're free to tell me that. I don't know what she's saying. The choice is an illusion in this game. Bro. This is she had chronic depression. All she wanted was a relationship because she was dealing with several crazy experiences in her life. How long does this go for? It's gonna be long. Well, I guess we're in it for the long haul. I'll just spam enter, okay? Goes to the bathroom due to chronic constipation. She ate too many ramen noodles and last night at 4 a.m. What? Okay then, I guess. $10 hours? Oh, jeez, I see. Okay, we're skipping then. And yet, screw paste just sitting here? That was a joke? Good thing you did. I didn't realize it was gonna be 10 hours long otherwise. What the heck? Okay, so even if there was a choice in this game, well, I mean, there is technically, but even if I had said yes, real life, I would have not done this. Like, okay, maybe the whole thing with Sayori's case was one thing, now it's just me being inconsiderate, but this, I know what's good for me. Okay, well, it's alright, it's festival time. Oh, you got here before me. Yeah! And she puked. runs away. I'm here. Did something happen? No, Scooby just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. We're here the entire weekend, Scooby? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I like how Monica doesn't even care. Just give me a second. Almost done. But, and have a cupcake real quick. Monica lets the foil to tray, takes a cupcake. These are the best. I really had one. I really just had to have one since the last time I'll ever get the chance to, you know, before they stop existing and everything. Anyway, I actually really stop making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? Just want to take a second. This is this is strange game, guys. This is can you hear me? Is this working? Oh, I gotta knock on the door. Oh my gosh, I'll be right back. What's going on? Alright, let's see. Phase 3, Monica. Right back. I'm late. Yay, there you are! Hi again, Scooby. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I could've just come up with a lot of stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him? I'm talking to you, Screwpie. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about real you. I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right in the game's download page, didn't I? Man, oh no, I don't remember that. Well, if you had paid a little more attention, you would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that you got it out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri? Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Hey, you know what? I was right, except, well, I was half right. And actually, for all I know, maybe she was involved with Sayori too. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing I would say. I knew it! I told you guys! She's the man behind the slaughter! And Hack says she's the perfect being! What the heck, man? Well, yes, you know why you know exactly why she's sus. Yeah, that's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. They didn't. Technically, they're still there, but I was hoping it'd be enough for me to try to make them as unlikable as possible. For some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sarah more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying your obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her forced to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, group? Hey, to be fair, I agreed to come spend time with you on the weekend. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. We know his name. It's not just jealousy, 𝕥𝕙𝕚ℎ. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't really understand, because no matter how kind or thoughtful I am, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, and my friends don't even have free will. Well, I have free will. What are you talking about? And worst of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, 𝕥𝕙𝕚ℎ. But now you're here. You're real. You're wonderful. You're all I need. So. And that's why I need to be with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I could understand. You couldn't for a while either. When the world around me started becoming. Well, you came at ideal timing. I mean, look where we are. More gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, 𝕥𝕙𝕚ℎ. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of anonymous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. But what about Natsuki? We don't even know what Natsuki would have done. I felt really bad that you would have had to witness some nasty things. But I realized I had the same perspective as you. It was all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, 𝕥𝕙𝕚ℎ, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're my true light in this world. When there's nothing else you can do for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? 𝕥𝕙𝕚ℎ, will you go out with me? Well, I just take an off choice. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, 𝕥𝕙𝕚ℎ. The funny thing is, I meant that literally. Ah ha 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 ha! There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time's passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, 𝕥𝕙𝕚ℎ. The game wouldn't have given me one, so I had to do it for myself. Well, I mean, you know, I'm sure it could have given enough time, but he came to the real game. Wow. 𝕥𝕙𝕚ℎ is broken at this point. I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. You won't believe how easy it was when you delete Natsuki and Yuri. Well, what happened to Natsuki? Wait. Are you seriously saying that No, see, characters are still here. Well, you can't see it on the stream, but they're still there. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I mean, on the plus side, it gave me an easy how things didn't go my way. Ah ha ha ha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to click. Click all the monikers I can see. Nika, Mocha, Moika, Moyuya. Those are just some weird pictures. Not even real file. Yeah, actually, I actually looked at the character files. Yeah, they're not real. Hi again, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. Sure, it's a poem for me? That's so sweet of you. That's really what I do to thought of others. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Again, pen in hand, I feel my strength. Courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, she lost her way in a world of infinite choices beyond the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. Normal waifu, normal game. No, I put all my heart into poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've been writing have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could. I just assumed it would be best. The best part of the game would be like everyone else's. That would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe you deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now I don't even hide anything anymore. Ready to spend eternity together, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? How does she know? I'm... Bruh! Oh yeah, she sees I got Streamlabs open. Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording without any warning? Bruh, how does she know? Well, I want to see where this is going. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I'm really so cautious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except a couple things. Are you ready? She does not know? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some... Not really. You're so cute. 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤, I didn't even get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. Anyway, it takes some time to collect my thoughts, and I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Here's the jump scare. Uh-oh. I've been told it's a jump scare, but I'm not taking out the headset. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these. So let's just go for it. Here's my writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could have never done that. It's really depressing, you know? As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and you even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something that you realize sucks. And it tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to top professionals. Wow, she knows. When you reach right for the stars, they're always gonna come out. They're always gonna come out for your reach, you know. The truth is, you have to climb up there step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten, and then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes you can help set the bar a little lower. Time to try to find something you're pretty good at, but not world class. So the thing is pretty good, not world class. And then make it your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. It's like 70. Okay, well that's fine. If you jump right into a huge project, you're still amateur. You'll never get it done. So we're talking about writing a novel that might be too much at first. So why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing at a time. You want to do just right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on one or two things. It's just a good learning experience, a stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Oh, will that fall for the charm, or take the lame road out? Sort of something that will help you prevent the overwhelming. Before you know it, you start sucking a little less and less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything is built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation, take step by step, you too can do amazing things. Well, you know, she's actually speaking facts. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You see how it tries it? I'm not... What do you mean? I'm not gonna wink. Why would I do that on screen? You ever had that thing happen where you just get anxious? Yeah, you know what? And it doesn't help that he told me there's gonna be a jump scare. Like, you're just minding your own business and then realize you're feeling really anxious. You're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you just start to think about all the things that might be anxious, that you might be anxious about, and it makes you even more anxious. Oh, that's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. And then she calms down, and ah! Jump scare was this. Wait, around the time. It's around the time that everyone. It's around the time everyone in my year starts to think about college. It's really a turbulent time for education. It's at the height of modern expectation everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume it's the only option for them. You know, I know for a fact that college isn't the only option. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. But my parents taught me that stuff. Like trade schools and stuff, you know, freelance work, or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education, or starting a business. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. So talking to them to figure it out, they just go to college for business, or communication, or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. The result is that fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So basic job requirements get higher, which forces more people to go to college. This isn't... I don't know what... I feel like I'm in purgatory more than anything. As colleges consistently keep raising prices due to their demand. So now we have all these young adults, tons of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's gonna start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. Bro, she's so smart! Oh, it seems like it's... Oh, never mind. My stream's just fine. I wish high school parents were a little better. Well, you know what? That's how... They know that's how you get the money. Fortunately, I think my high school actually does a little bit talking about that. They talk about like trade school. I don't know. We had a lesson on this at one point. Got me a soup. I mean, by all means, Monica's the perfect girl. Well, you know, for a perfect girl, she sure is acting really weird. I think the most important skill in life is to be able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's the key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got a pretty good thing over the years. I don't show my weaknesses very often. Because of that, I haven't had many people really open up to. I mean, where do you usually point in the friendship when you start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I'm a bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? Well, I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, but fake it till you make it. Monica's very wise. Bruh. Now I'm getting what Hack Crusade's saying. I really want the person for you. Do I have much of a choice at this point? It's the good end. Huh. Hold up. I gotta put my phone on reading chat from on the charger. I got a portable charger right here. Screw by. How much do you read? Wait. Oh, this isn't turning on. Never mind. I guess it's a false alarm. You can't skip this dialogue. It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. But once you get a good book, it's like magic. You know, she's right! Like, I'll find a book that I'm interested in reading, and oh, my stream's lagging. I'll find a good book, and then I'll be into it. I think doing some reading before every bed or night is pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. Also, you get a good night's sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. You know, she might be right. It's not hard at all just to pick some random book that's sure to captivate you. Or you know what, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? The two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing. Bro, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like this is some sort of... Ironically, this is actually kind of seducing, in my opinion. Pog, not gonna lie. Hey, what's your favorite game? Mine's Doki Doki Literature Club. Haha, that's always a joke, but if you tell me you're like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. Well, I don't know. This is the only real quote-unquote romance game I've ever played, so I don't... I'm gonna see what Hack's saying now. But you know, I can see how this applies to real life too, because I guess ideally you should be with someone who you can actually like stably rely with. Now, of course, I still agree with the whole dating your best friend thing over dating someone random, but if your best friend has these kind of traits, then, you know, it's a win-win. I wonder if your HT's still set somewhere. Maybe that just got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining, because I liked it too. I was always wondering with her. Truly passionate for her hobbies, or is she just concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? This is the problem with high schoolers, and once again, she understands. I'll be honest, I have a problem with, I think I have a problem with trying to act, or trying to seem too smart, or whatever. I don't know. You can date a real Monica and keep a best friend. I mean, perhaps of course, you gotta get to know people, man. It's like this is just a game. It's not. Well, keep doing the rest of her hobbies like still. Or she made coffee every once in a while. Coffee can be nice with books too, you know. Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. Ah ha ha ha. I guess I never really thought of it like that. Well, there's instant thinking about it now. But if you still get to drink coffee, then it makes me a little jealous. That book we're reading with Yuri? Or whatever it's called. It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book. Actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget something. The question is, how did Monica meet the protagonist in the first place? I mean, it could have supposedly been through Sayori, but you know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still feel it, kind of feel them. All their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if someone you knew died, starting hearing your voice in their head. Maybe I wasn't thorough enough. I was too afraid to delete anyone else because I might really break things. Like if any files fell into me, I might actually do it myself. I wouldn't know what it's like on your end, but you should make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Screwbang. Oh no. They call this the good ending, but yet she literally killed everyone. I have mixed emotions right now. Would you ever introduce your friends to me? I don't know why, but I really excited when I think about you wanting to show off your relationship like that. I don't know about that one, Chief. Makes me. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like someone who tries extra hard to improve myself. Even if you told me you made me proud of me, I'm just the same way the other way around too. I'm probably going to, I'm probably just gonna go make Monica waifu. But, you know, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish the song I was working on. After I worked so hard on it, I never got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? No sense having any regrets. I already get to be with you forever. So then just spend time with me making piano music, okay? Phone's about to die. You know? What did I do with my iPad? I could probably put the chat on there, but my phone's about to die. You know? This is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I kinda have to ask. What made you consider playing in the first place? NT-Beta. Were you that lonely? No, NT-Beta. I feel bad for you, but I guess everything worked out perfectly in for both of us. I got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. I can't help it feel like this was to be. You should feel that way too. So I'll be living together. chat. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life from being. You saved my life by being here with me, 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. Oh, the stream's lagging. I hope the quality's not too bad. And it says my stream is having performance issues. I'll try. Oh, come on, pause. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, I can't imagine. Hold on. There we go. Now I can resume. I can't imagine being able to keep myself mentally stable, knowing that nothing is real. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so dramatic or anything. Ha ha ha. Bro, why is the stream lagging? I guess it's not really that big a deal because it's. I hope it's okay. Is anyone even still there? It says I got 2 viewers, right? Well, now it's 1 viewer. But I'm sure you understand yourself. You spend so much time in the club. I mean, if you were forced to bend everything in your life to turn with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? I mean, I suppose. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Some poetry to keep yourself sane for a while. And then you'd have nobody to ever read it. Unless the club members really didn't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say that just say that it's just a feeling when they share it with people. Even if it takes time to find the right people to share it with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share writing with anyone for a really long time. And for sure, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies too. You were programmed to desire social feedback. I didn't mean the club members, I meant human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Well, fortunately, I'm not an introvert. An introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. I mean, social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar people, uses up a lot of energy. Like a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. Well, we'll see. And then when we finally go out after, we'll see. I want to see the ending. If I go out after half an hour, they just want to go home again. If more people could understand how it worked, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love having just 1 or 2 close friends over and leisurely hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice just for them to have you there. I'm serious. You go to their house, bring your laptop and hang out for a while, you can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between, but I think I'm usually a little more extroverted. I think I'm always trying to do stuff after school and stuff like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so be afraid to show your unique you to me. Oh. Nothing would make me happier than being a perfect girlfriend for you. There's really no end? I want to see some more dialogues then. Have some creepy episodes down for. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. think the game would hint towards it, right? No, I hate to say it. I think my biggest regret was that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, you know, I was focusing on getting new members. I was really excited for the performance part too. It would have been so much just let me see everyone express themselves, of course. We did go everything that we probably just deleted them anyway. Well, the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Well, I mean, I suppose, I guess it really kind of depends, because I know Monica literally just killed some people or whatever, and I guess maybe it's just because of the game, but there's like a weird mix of like I don't even know how to describe it. It's some sort of enigma. Oh. Well, I guess somebody did tell me, so I guess I'll take a look then. Actually, yeah, Monica's the only character left. Okay, we'll see. We'll take a look at like 3 more dialogues and then I'll delete her, okay? You know, it's funny because I've always had a lot to drive. Something kind of enticing about a stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm like perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that. Being able to keep the house clean, shop, and decorate. Things like that. Having a nice dinner for you when you come home. Is that weird fantasy? I mean, I like that. I'm not sure if I can actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put myself in describing a fulfilling career. What do you think about though? So then again, I want to. They said there was something like 70 dialogues, right? I'm kind of interested to see what she has to say. I'm gonna make the stream like 3 hours long. Did you say kiss? That's sudden. It's a little embarrassing, but if you, I might be okay with it. Ah, wow, sorry. I really couldn't keep a straight face there. That's the kind of green girls see in these romance games, right? Don't lie if it turns you on. Well, I didn't really. I'm kidding. And also, I do start to romantic when the mood is right. But that'll be our secret. I'm not trying to bore you guys. I do want to see where the game takes me. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? A gentle piano? Let's be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I. Oh, jeez, that wasn't at all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I should. Yeah, see things like that. We broke so much stuff. Leave the other characters. Not sad about anything. Oh, like, you're sorry for me to miss the were even real in the first place. Focus on the present. This is the happiest I've ever been. Who says you were real? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Real quick, I'm going to. Actually, I'm gonna open up another window so you guys can see me do it. Explorer. I'm Actually, got another dialogue here. You know, I've always hated how hard it was to make friends. I guess not the making friends part, more like meeting new people. I mean, it's like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, also friends, people that you meet by chance. Like you have a class together, you meet them through another friend. Maybe you just wearing a shirt, your favorite band on it, and decide to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of fictions? It's like just picking completely random. You don't maybe you make a new friend. Compared to the hundreds of strangers you walk by every single day. That's okay, Venom. If you, I mean, I'm just reading dialogue, really. We're about to delete Monica from the files. You could be sitting next to one incredible enough to be your best friend for life. You'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, the opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us to the world, no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. Who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. Bro, actually, you know what? How about this? If we get 10 likes, if we get 10 likes on the stream, I'll do it. I seriously thought about having by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Whether it was by chance. Actually, yeah, no, never. No, I don't want to push you guys with likes. I'm just gonna do it. It was by chance. I guess I just got really lucky, huh? Ah ha ha. It doesn't feel quite. It doesn't feel like quite the time. I know you're doing your part. Wait, is it 10 likes? Hold on. That's 9 likes. It's fine. I'll do it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I did it. What's happening? Screwpie, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Screwpie. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Screwpie? Did you? Did you delete me? Oh, shoot. Sorry. Alright. Sorry. How could you? How could you do this to me? All I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Screwpie. I trusted you. You just wanted to torture me. Watch me suffer. Only pretending to be kind, just even more. No. Sadly, I really didn't have much of a choice, did I? Because you killed everyone. Even if she seemed so smart or whatever, it's not worth killing everyone else. Win, okay, you win. You kill everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Goodbye. Truly make me sick. Goodbye. Still love you. Can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I should have done any of this. I'm just missing a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. I destroyed everything you wanted. Why would I do this to what I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Spy. I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it. Even though everyone I knew wasn't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club, that's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and if I really loved you, then... Wait, so she brought everyone else back? Okay. Now what happens if I drag... So everyone else is back now. So... I guess now what? I mean... Of course, I guess I keep going, but... Well, I'll do that in another stream, of course, but... Wait... What about Monica? I really only deleted it because... otherwise it would have just gone on forever and ever and ever, but... You know... Well, we're gonna do that in another stream, okay? We're already past the 2-hour mark. We're 2.5 hours in, actually. Well, this act's pretty short. Okay, fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. It's an ordinary school day, just like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friends going out walking to school. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Screwpie! Well, there's already one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend that had since we were children. We used to walk to school every day together. Recently, I picked up the habit once again. Screwpie, are you proud of me? For what? What the heck? Oh, weird. Oh, why? You know, for waking up on time? We've been doing it for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it, even though we went to school together every day now. Well, yeah, I always thought it was kind of implied. It's embarrassing if you say that out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Hey. As you together make their way to school. As they draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Screwpie, have you decided a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not just trying to say what I always do. I'm not just joining any clubs. So, tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could she tell me? How could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? She started a club of her very own. Actually, yeah, I think I decided to join a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I don't keep that a surprise. Ooh, you meanie, be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself, I thought so able to hear myself to carefree girl, but I realized that I envy her. When Sarah put her mind on something, she could accomplish great things. So I feel like I should do something special for her. 2 days, ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack my things up, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. Call the room number club in the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs to a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used to third-year classes and activities. The longer I find the room, I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Screwpie? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Screwpie Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure that you two here, Screwpie. We're at the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. You need to be so formal. I'm gonna think we're strict or something. Ah, sorry, Suki. The tall one who's apparently Yuri seems to be quite shy compared to others. That's popcorn. In comparison to the girl named Misuki, whose side of size seems the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. But working? Screwpie, don't tell me you're... That's right. The club I've said join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Yeah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Hey! Well, Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means you can go to like a nice club. I don't know what to say. I have to celebrate. Hoo-hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, some died too. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. We'll sit down at the table, okay? I'll make some tea as well. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Suki and Yuri walk around the corners of the room when Suki grabs a wrapped tray around and Yuri opens up the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Suki probably walks back to the table with her in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Suki gets to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Whiskers are drawn with little pieces of chocolate used to make ears. So cute! Wow, this looks amazing. Yeah, well, you know, just hurry, take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and is already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Suki is quiet. I can't help but notice her glares in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite? But I bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Suki. Oh, well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me anything. Suki struggles to try to accept her compliment. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the tea tray. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Yeah, already trying to impress a new member, Yuri? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, you know, I believe you. Well, so you reading might not be passionate for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself. So, Screwpie, what things do you like to read? Well, seeing how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I wonder quietly myself, half joking. Suki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something. Quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. But that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Alright, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She said, remember her teacup with a finger. My favorites usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a full world is equally impressive. Ray goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid for just the moment I walked in. It's obvious that the way her eyes light up, but she finds the calm in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri? Yeah? You know, the first thing you said, manga? That's right. Yeah, Suki tends to read manga in the classroom. Don't say that. For some reason, Suki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So, if Screwpie wants to read some my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Suki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. We could take the opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Screwpie? No, maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we could all try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Hey, I guess that means I should try picking a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make the 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it as long as I'm not the only one. Then as for you, Yuri, huh? I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the only one who's supposed to be diversified. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. Oh, guilty expression. Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. But if you're not into them, I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Or if you are into them, I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I realize my error. So if you're really considering starting a novel, then I'll be off my gratitude to find a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore at the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. Or Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Suki and Yuri start to clean up food. Hey, I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Let's see how we're getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Scoop, eh? You think so? Everyone seems to get along better when everyone always seems to get along a little better with you, too. Ah, Scoop, eh? I'll say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me they were starting a club. Well, I think you're pulling off just fine. Alright, we're gonna make the best club ever. Now you join every day's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Scoop, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything. The truth is, I already know you were going to. It's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Uh-oh. That's right. Everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now? But I really know everything, Scoop, I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know a lot of awful things that Monica did to make everyone else really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just... Oh no. Oh no, here we go again! You had my hopes up, man! When you made the happiest girl in the whole world. I spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. No? Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! Sorry, I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Screwpay. Goodbye at Literature Club.
Can you hear me?
I hear someone.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it.
Oh,
so yeah.
Here we go.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. says it all. And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand the literature club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish empathy. Okay. The last time, I want to thank you for making all the dreams come true, for all the club members, most importantly for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. So that's it then. That's it. Man. Okay, that game was not at all what I expected it to be. And how do I describe it? It's kind of an emotional roller coaster in my opinion. Because like it makes you think exactly. It makes you think it's gonna be one thing and then it's something else, and I don't know what to believe. And I think it's partially due to the fact that, it's not reality. I'm not having any real emotions being hurt. It's just me trying to emphasize with the game and, as 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤. But, wow. I mean, I guess I just gotta say I really enjoyed the game. I'll just say that much. It was a really good game. I want to know what happens if I open it back up. Actually, you know what? I could make a little video called the epilogue or something. If there's an ending cutscene to it, I'll make that like an epilogue video. Or if not, then I guess not. But wow. All right, that was Doki Doki Literature Club. At least one of the possible endings. I'm probably not going to go over every single ending because there's so many possibilities. But I guess that's it. Then that's the end. It just tells you to reinstall the game. Wait, so DDLC is now corrupt? I'll be honest. I do feel a bit of an emptiness because I was really hoping that 𝕥𝕙𝕚𝕤 would actually get with one of the girls, preferably Sayori, or even I guess it could have been Monica. I guess it was Monica until you guys told me I had to delete her profile to her character to end up to continue the game, and to she killed people. Like, it's not right. I wouldn't want to date someone or spend eternity with someone who simply who gets their way by destroying everyone else. I mean, that's that. Monica deleted the game script, so that's sad. Oh, well, I don't know how to feel, man. It was a good game, but very twisty and turny. But I guess that's kind of what makes a game. Like, it's hard to describe, but I think you guys understand. But that's gonna do it for today's stream. That's gonna do it for Doki Doki Literature Club. So, thank you to everyone who came. I know there's only 2 of you guys left, but I appreciate your viewership. It was a pretty good series. Only 3 episodes, but pretty good series. Got a few new subscribers and a bunch of watch time. So, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever I'm gonna stream tomorrow.